Hello and welcome to the third episode in my Musings on Gaming Culture series. In this episode, I'd like to talk about an often debated topic, learnt-based skill in games, and how this affects our enjoyment of playing. So what do I mean by this? Well, using the big name space sim examples, Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, they both share a common game design approach. This is that in both games, most often the outcome of a fight is determined by pilot skill. Regardless of your opinions on either game's gameplay, to get good at either game, you need to play it and practice it. This is a strong veer away from other games seen in the past where increased in-game character skill levels, pay-to-win advantages, and general stronger, better player equipments won you the fight. Obviously, having a stronger ship or better equipment in either game will give you an edge, but there is definitely a strong focus on the fact that you also need to be practiced with flying the ship that you're flying to win. So how does this affect our enjoyment of the games? The first way I believe this affects player experience is that new players to the game will have a tougher time as they need to master the controls to control their ship. This can mean the game is less appealing to the broad masses than a traditional easy entry game may be. I believe this can bring two minorish issues. First, if a game requires too long to at least get to a competitive level in, there is the potential issue where only those who can devote many hours of their day can enjoy the game, unlike those who perhaps work long hours or have young children, etc. The second is I believe it alienates a lot of people. While this isn't necessarily a bad thing, I think it can cause some people to not get the game and instead give it bad reviews. But the question is, are these points a problem? Personally, I don't think so. I believe that this practice makes perfect approach actually gives our games a much greater, longer lasting appeal. For instance, spending hours a week practicing flying, really learning to control your ship, really pays out in satisfaction when you finally get that kill. More than just unlocking the next weapon damage skill, for instance. Additionally, those who are a fan of space sims generally know about this learning curve, and with the recent crowdfunding successes, it's really not an issue if those outside of the space sim genre don't understand the games. Also, with careful design, the learning curve shouldn't require too long to reach a medium level of competency in. This will be a hot topic for sure over the next year or two in both examples. But what are your views on this? Do you wish the games had taken a more traditional in-game experience leveling and skill system approach, or do you appreciate the learning curve and practice time required? If you've watched one of my previous videos concerning realism, do you think this learning curve effectively adds to realism? It would be fantastic to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Also, feel free to add any feedback you have about this video, especially about the audio, as I've just started using a new microphone setup. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these. Thanks for watching. Ginger signing off.